Aquarius Oracle, I'm here today to give you the daily guidance for the Aquarius New Moon, the first new moon of 2020. If you happen to be a sun, moon, or rising, this guidance is for you. And even if you're not a sun, moon, or rising for this sign, the guidance is still relates to you because the moon does affect us all. And as you can see, we have amethyst. So for those who that are familiar with crystals, amethyst is a crystal known for intuition, clarity, protection. It could also help with your third eye. And I carry it around with me all the time. And Aquarius are known, that happens to be the main crystal we tend to work with. And for those who are wondering, we are in a great, new moons are for manifestations, new beginnings, creating new things to happen in your now reality. And if you haven't done so already, go ahead and start your new moon rituals. And if you happen to think that you have to do it, oh, I have to put all my crystals out tonight. If I don't, they're not going to charge up underneath the new moon. That is a misconception, because the energies are here for at least 3 to 7 days, and that includes the full moon, or just in general. There's many ways to charge your crystals and to cleanse the energies. And let's go ahead and get straight to the reading. So we have trustworthy friends. A lot of people's manifestations are coming through of having trustworthy friends that truly do support them on their journey. So you're meeting these trustworthy friends through others you already know of, or while just running your errands. And in the collective, when you have trustworthy friends, it really makes you feel alive. But you also are learning that you have so much assistance. And I'm hearing a lot of laughter and love and support. These trustworthy friends are helping you to create and your manifestations, to bring them into your reality. And you're meeting these individuals in the most divine way. So if you see this, the angels are the guide angel, the male one, or it could be a female one. I don't really subscribe to gender. Is holding the other angel up and supporting her. And it says, thank you, angels, for surrounding me with people I can trust and love. So when you're surrounded by people that you trust and love, they support you and your vision. They don't have to agree with everything you do, but they truly do not undermine you or try to compete with you, because they love and want only you to see. They only want to see you happy. The next one we get is the miracle prayer, Archangel Sandalphon. Thank you, Sandalphon, for delivering my prayers to heaven. Many have been praying for changes to come into reality, and changes here now. We are in the 4 numerology of 2020, clear vision. So there have been a lot of prayers, and I have been hearing your prayers. Your prayers have been being answered. But there are those in a collective who think their prayers aren't being answered. With patience, this comes up in reverse. People are not having patience for the things that they want to create. They're thinking to themselves, oh my God, why is it not happening for me now? Or they're having patience, like, I want it to happen faster. And things happen in divine timing. This is why it's coming up in reverse. And if you look, this is begonia flower. It's a pink flower. So this is letting you know your prayers have been heard and they're being answered. But it's come in reverse because people are not believing that their prayers are being answered, or they're thinking that there's some in the collective that think their prayers aren't being answered because of past experiences or things that from peer pressure even though this is in reverse, but it's also coming up because there's those who are peer pressuring them to have plan B, C, D, E, F, G, H. I could go on. But there are others who are not being pressured to believe that their manifestations are going to happen. Your manifestations are on its way. You're an Aquarius New Moon. Aquarius are known for creating new things, even things that are light years ahead of its time. And they're humanitarians, and they are very rebellious, meaning they like to do things their way. So rebellious, you might think rebellious and you might hear the negative, but there's also a way of, you could hear, I'm also hearing the word. They have independence and determination to know that whatever they want, they can have it, and you can have it. You can have it all. So don't let others coerce you into the decision. You know in your heart what is right, with the right choices. So there are others who are getting the intuition from dream time, from visions that are coming up while meditating. While meditating, don't hate, meditate. Thank you, angels, for guiding me to love through meditation. So people are using affirmations. I'm hearing affirmations. People are using affirmations. I am love, I am loved, I am source. They're using affirmations to balance themselves and to let go of any peer pressure, and it's helping ground them when they don't feel grounded. So when you are not feeling grounded and you're not feeling impatient, go for a walk. And this is why this is a great time that this card, let's go over to this card, downtime. This card is letting you know you have so much things are coming in, but you need to find downtime while you're waiting, while some of those things are happening, because they're not gonna happen. Sometimes it's not gonna happen right in that second. They're gonna happen in the most splendid way. So your wishes are coming true. It says what your heart has been longing for is getting closer each day. Sweet pea, this flower, the plant kingdom is saying. As flowers, we are known for not rushing and taking our time and going along with nature. There's an ebb and flow, meaning when our buds are waiting to blossom and open up, depending on the season, depending on how we're being watered and being spoken to, and depending on the weather, we blossom when it is divine timing, with not working with the natural laws. So there's no reason. Learn things from nature, as in how you can find more ways to find patience, because all your wishes are coming true. All your manifestations are coming true. We are the new moon, you guys. Like, come on. This is not like something, like, it's so beautiful how these cards came up. And it says, take your time. And there are many who are taking their time. And there's some who aren't in the collective. They're taking their time. They're not, the time is of an essence, meaning some people think have this time is of an essence. Let me rush. But when you're rushing, this is why this card is up in reverse, because see all the meter of the fuel, it's on full, but when you're rushing, it's on empty. It's gonna be on empty. Your energy is gonna be on empty. You need to, if you feel you need to go ahead and take a nap. I've taken 2 to 3 naps because I've been so tired. And I've also, and this message is not just for others in the collective, it's also for me, because I'm having my wishes come true, but I have been rushing, thinking that I need to get it done. But I have been finding moments where I do need to take a day and do nothing, and I've been guided to do nothing. So, and just enjoy myself, enjoy my company. Take your time, loved ones, because you get so stuck on these structures of time. And to us, we laugh because time, there is no time. Things are always happening so quickly, and things start in non-physical, and it brings it into the physical realms where you guys are at, and you create your reality. So if you're creating a reality with anxiety, imagine how stressed you're going to feel when you finally do have those things come in. You're not going to find that much joy, because you're going to be glad it's just all over. You need to enjoy the journey. You need to enjoy the journey of it going along towards the finish line, because it's not a race. It really isn't. The energies are here. Like, even if your manifestations don't happen, even if your manifestations don't happen now, they can happen weeks down the road, a month down the road. They're even saying, hey, I know about it. Sometimes things I wanted to manifest, it doesn't happen right then in that second, because I needed to find moments to take downtime. I needed to isolate myself to work on the basics. Which brings me to this card. Back to basics. So if you see this card, it's the number 4, but you see the long road, and you see the race, but you see all the things it took for him to get to the finish line. He was eating right. This individual was eating right, staying hydrated, getting plenty of rest, working out. And in order to get to the finish line, let's see what they say. In order to get to the finish line, you may feel that you have to go faster than someone else. But as you can recall, the turtle going so slow, this turtle is finding time. Oh, easy. Finding time to rest, to learn all the things that they need to learn, whether it's starting a business, to develop a YouTube channel like I am doing. And they are also, I'm hearing, relationships. And even for relationships, you have to become relationships, business, anything you want, you have to become a vibrational match. Meaning, don't let peer pressure get to you. You don't have to co-create with people who are not loving and supporting you. You could tell certain things to certain people that you're working on, but be mindful of when you do. Because I know from experience, when I've done that, I would get disappointed when they wouldn't support me, or I would get annoyed. And because I believe wholeheartedly my manifestations are going to come true, and they always have for me. And it may not happen that second, that week, that day, that month. It will sometimes happen 6 months from now, 2 months from now. But it happens divine timing. So, but even when it comes to jobs, if you're not making yourself a vibrational match by working hard to do the things you need to learn the basics, as in, say, if it's an office job, you thought, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and lie on my resume and so I can get the job, but that only works so far, and it may take you to the finish line, but at the end of the day, the person who wins the race, it's not about winning, it's about you enjoying the progress, the journey, and learning the basics. When you learn the basics, I know from experience, because when you cut corners, there's only so long you cut corners for, where people at your job or even a relationship aren't going to see red flags like, oh, this person doesn't know what they said on the resume, or this person says they want unconditional love, but they don't love themselves. Vice versa. But the energies are here. Like, I could go on. And I just want to tell you, if you're not having patience, you need to just go for a walk. Take a nap. If you don't, it's like, I know A lot of people work 9 to 5, so you feel like, oh, I can need to rush because there's only certain amount of hours a day, 24 hours a day. So there's plenty of time. When there's times when you're now watching Netflix or watching this, there is plenty of time. Don't feel like you have to get it all done today, because guess what? It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen for you when it's meant to happen for you. And I also want to give some manifestation tips. Oh, let's go to the clarifier real quick. The clarifier, leap of faith. I'm ready to take a leap, angels. Thank you for doing it with me. So this card is coming up because many in the collective are believing that whatever they want is here for them, and then they can create their own reality. They're taking a leap and saying, hey, this is something new. It's new year. Like, they still have that new year vibe that you did. You know, like when you go ahead on a New Year's party, New Year's Eve, you're saying, I'm ready to end the year, blah, 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 blah. But that's what thinking with the wrong mindset. If you think with the mindset of, I learned a lot because I learned the basics. I took my time, and you truly enjoy the journey and finding downtime and not letting peer pressure get to you by finding time to meditate, praying, and your wishes are coming in. They are. The energies are here. So just trust and believe that, because, and you are. There's many that are. And but let's go on to the manifestation tips. So when you're writing on your manifestation, I want you to be mindful. Let me correct that. If this resonates with you, it's your free will. If you want to go ahead and do something totally opposite of what I'm stating, you could do whatever you want. You could just go ahead and, I'm just saying, I'm gonna be not specific. And I mean, when you manifest things, are you manifesting things from an ego standpoint, that service to self, or service to others? Because there's some things like service to the self or ego. I've done ego manifestation before, but I didn't realize I was doing it. I was going into the 8th grade year, into 9th grade year of my high school year. This was years ago. So I looking back at my old diary, I realized why I dated some of the people I did and why I had these situations occur. Because I would have these situations occur because I wrote it down and I realized I was manifesting, creating my reality. I dated, I was wondering why I wasn't getting unconditional love, because I was coming from an ego standpoint. And I needed to find more time to go within and isolate myself. And I'm telling you that whatever you write down, think, or visualize, it appears in reality. Just like the Bhagavad Gita, this book that I've been thinking about for the past week or two. I've been saying in my head, I want to read the Bhagavad Gita. I want to read the Bhagavad Gita. I'm curious about the divine masculine of Krishna. I was curious and I could think that in my head, and all of a sudden it went randomly. That's why I say we're randomly. Not randomly. I happened to be at this place. I was donating books. It was a used bookstore. This happened 2 or 3 days ago. So when I was donating books, I was like, I noticed the book. I said, the Bhagavad Gita. Oh wow, you have this here? And he said, oh, you could have it for free. I was like, are you sure I could pay? He's like, no, like just keep it. I was like, okay, cool. So you can manifest things and think about it. Whenever you think and put your energy to, it comes in your reality. So I end up getting it for free. And sometimes you might have to pay for something. It might be it might be something that a class you wanted to take you to the next level for your business, or it could be a mentor. It could be like going to a gathering or event, or you find that where you end up meeting somebody who is a vibrational match because you did the work of isolating, finding downtime for yourself, and doing the work of going back to basics of love yourself, or learning the basics of a job so you can get that job or that relationship. So you could probably go to an event and you end up getting invited somewhere and you meet somebody who you're romantically interested in. And I could go on, or even how today, hold on, pull something else out. I manifested another book. Crop Circles Revealed, Language of Light, the Light Symbols by Judith Moore and Barbara Lamb. I manifested this today. I was literally thinking about extraterrestrials, also known as aliens, but more like I'm gonna call them galactic family. I was thinking about land and what awaits for me in regards to, I want to learn more, I want to work more with the land and with herbalism. And I was thinking about more of, I want to be more connected to my galactic family. And all of a sudden at a spiritual shop that I went to, this popped up to my reality, and I bought it. So when you have things come in your now, take the opportunity. And I am so glad this came in my reality, that I manifested it. So the energies are here for the new moon in Aquarius, and I'm gonna give you a quick intuitive poem, and because that is what I'm known for. I am Poetess Oracle, and trustworthy friends are here. Lean on your pal. Lean on your pal, because as you've been praying, and the archangels from the angelic realm have been hearing, and your prayers while you balance yourself by meditating. Don't let the peer pressure get to you. Brush the dirt off your shoulders and find a little patience within yourself, because all your dreams are here and they're coming true. Truly believe in that. Take your time. Take your time by taking a breath. Inhale, exhale. And learn the basics. Whether it's to read a book, it may have you look that you need a little downtime. A little downtime to enjoy the energies, because the age of Aquarius is here. We are in the new moon of Aquarius. Happy new moon, the first new moon in Aquarius. And I am Poetess Joya Moore, also known as Poetess Joya, the Oracle. You can, if you're interested in having a personalized reading, because this is a generalized reading, if this resonates with you, thank you so much for tuning in. Even if it doesn't, I do offer personalized readings. You can obtain from me through Etsy and Candly, and book me. Thank you so much, and happy new moon. And write out what you want to manifest into your now, because it's happening and the energies are here, and my crown chakra is tingling. And there's so much energy and love and divine help helping you.